EU's Privacy Shield explained what you need to know. What is the EU's Privacy Shield? The EU's Privacy Shield was a framework designed to facilitate data transfers between the European Union and the United States. It aimed to ensure that the transfer of personal data between the two regions complied with EU data protection standards. Why was the EU's Privacy Shield created? The Privacy Shield was created in response to concerns raised by the European Court of Justice regarding the adequacy of data protection standards in the United States. It aimed to provide a mechanism for companies to transfer personal data from the EU to the US while ensuring compliance with EU data protection laws. How did the EU's Privacy Shield function? Under the Privacy Shield framework, U.S. companies could self-certify their adherence to certain data protection principles, which were deemed equivalent to EU data protection standards. Once certified, these companies could receive personal data from EU entities in compliance with EU law. What led to the invalidation of the EU's Privacy Shield? The EU's Privacy Shield was invalidated by the European Court of Justice in July 2020 in the Schrems II case. The court ruled that the framework did not provide adequate protection for personal data transferred from the EU to the US, particularly due to concerns about US surveillance practices. What are the implications of the invalidation of the EU's Privacy Shield? The invalidation of the Privacy Shield has significant implications for transatlantic data transfers. Companies relying on the Privacy Shield for data transfers had to seek alternative mechanisms, such as standard contractual clauses (SCCs), binding corporate rules, BCRs, or obtaining explicit consent from data subjects. This decision also highlighted the need for stronger data protection mechanisms in ongoing negotiations between the EU and the US to establish a new framework for transatlantic data transfers. If you found this content useful, please like and share this video. Subscribe to this channel. After that, click on the bell icon so that you are notified when a new video is added.